Yes, the world is changing all the bloody time. Every time I wake up in the morning, the world seems to be evolving. I don't know if it's getting better or worse, but one thing I do know is that people are losing their motivation. Are you one of them people who are losing your motivation? Do you feel sluggish and like, oh God, what do I do in my life? Well, don't worry, because in this video, you're going to learn to get motivated again, because we get tired, don't we? And things feel heavy. But in this video, we're going to undo that. And we're going to learn how to stop feeling so tired and get back to who we really are and express ourselves, because we're just consciousness living in a physical body, having an experience. And you're going to learn how to motivate yourself and stop getting tired, starting right now. So, have you ever had one of those days where you just feel done? Not just tired, but tired of everything. Work feels like too much, school feels boring, even fun things don't feel fun anymore. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, so don't worry. We all go through times when motivation drops and life feels heavy. Today I want to talk to you about how to stay motivated when you feel like giving up on literally everything. I'm going to share simple steps, real examples, and ways to make things feel a little lighter. So first, let's be honest. It's normal to feel this way. No one is motivated all the time, believe me. Even the most successful people have days when they don't want to get out of bloody bed. If you think about athletes, they train every single day, but do they think they always want to do it? Do you think that they're constantly motivated? They're not. They're not. They push themselves. There's something inside them that's so usually painful that it forces them to take action. But we haven't all got that in us, have we? But you're going to get it, because that's what you're going to learn in this video. You see, sometimes they push themselves through because they know the bigger goal patterns more than the feeling in that moment. So if you're tired right now, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. So let's look at step number one, which is break things down. When everything feels too much, the first thing you can do is to make life smaller. Let's say you've got a huge project for work or school or at home. Instead of thinking, I have to finish all of this, try thinking, what's the very first step that I can do? Maybe that's just opening your laptop or writing the title of your assignment or sending an email. Yeah, it sounds small, but here's the trick. Small actions build momentum. And once you start, your brain feels a little lighter and it's easier to keep going. Step number two is change your environment. Sometimes the problem isn't the work itself, it's the space that you're in. If you've been sitting in the same room all bloody day, staring at the same walls, your mind starts to shut down. Try moving to a new spot. Go to a coffee shop. Go outside. Even just standing up and walking around the room helps. Let me give you an example. I used to work in a call center. God, it was depressing. It was years ago. And I was a salesman. I'm not a professed salesman. It was just the job I got. Anyway, I'm taking these calls all day, trying to sell this product. And it was sucking the soul out of me. Just rejection. And then you suddenly feel burnt out. But what I realized, instead of just sitting there, in that mess, that frustration, I'd stand up, shake my body, just stretch, and then take the call. Now my body's moved. Remember, motion is emotion. That's why people who are dancers are usually very happy, because they're always bloody moving. People who go to the gym and do lots of exercise do not get stressed or depressed as much as someone who sits on the backside all day watching Netflix. Motion is emotion. The more you move, the better you feel. Remember, the more you move, the better you feel. So again, try moving to a new spot. Go to a coffee shop, go outside, even just standing up and walking around any room, having a little dance. This all helps, believe me, it works. Don't believe me, try it. After this video, put a bit of ABBA on and start dancing and feel the way you feel, and you'll feel better. Think of this. When your phone is glitching, what do? You restart it. You see, changing your environment is like restarting your brain. Step 3 is rest without guilt. This is one big thing. A lot of us feel lazy if we rest. But here's the truth. Rest is fuel. What is it? Rest is fuel. Imagine driving your car on an empty tank. You wouldn't get mad at the car for stopping, right? You'd put gas in it, or petrol or diesel. You'd put fuel in it. Your body and mind are exactly the same. If you're tired, take a break. Watch a funny video. Take a nap. Go for a walk with no phone, just you, yourself, and I. You see, rest is not wasting time. Rest is what lets you come back stronger. Step 4 is find your why. Motivation isn't just about energy, it's about purpose. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? For example, maybe you hate studying, but your real why is that you want to get better at your job or your career or whatever it is you're doing faster. You want to develop yourself, even though it's boring, but you want to develop yourself. Or maybe you don't feel like working out, but your why is that you want to be healthy enough to play with your children, or perhaps be more attractive, or live a longer, healthier life. You see, when you connect the boring tasks to the bigger reason, then suddenly it matters a lot more. Let's look at a real life scenario. Let's say you're trying to write a paper for a school. You sit down and you just don't want to do it. You stare at the screen and nothing happens. Here is what you can do. Step 1, write just one sentence, that's it. Step 2, change the space, or maybe take your laptop to the kitchen table, because then you've changed your environment. Then step 3, after 20 minutes, take a short break. Guilt-free, just have a break. You're bloody entitled to it. Step 4 could be remind yourself why it matters. Maybe you need this grade to pass the class. That one shift in your approach can change the whole experience. Then there's step 5, which is talk it out. When you feel tired of everything, it's easier to get stuck in your head. Thoughts go in circles, remember, and motivation drops even lower. So you've got to be aware of what you're thinking about. You see, sometimes the best way to break this cycle is to talk to someone. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be even a mentor or a coach or a counselor. Or if you've got none of them, speak to your best friend, which is God. It's all right by saying, hey, I feel stuck. This can open the door to support. I often hear someone else's perspective, and that gives me my energy back. So when you're stuck, you ask someone what they think, or listen to someone else's problems, because what that does, it eradicates your own, because your attention's not on yourself now, it's on them. See how that means? In other words, you know, when you get drama queens or people who live in drama, it's always bad, and it always will be, because they're constantly reinforcing that stress, that story in the mind of how bad things are. And what's going to happen is going to manifest into reality. It always does. Step 6 is to celebrate small wins. Now, this is an important one because we often wait to celebrate until something big happens, like a graduation or getting promoted or finishing a huge goal or achieving something. We wait for the celebration. But here's the secret. Motivation grows when you celebrate small stuff. So did you drink more water today? Well, if you did, that's a win. Celebrate. Way! Did you answer one hard email? Well, that's a win. Hey! Did you just get out of bed when you really didn't want to this morning? Well, hey, that's a win. You've got to celebrate the win. And there's a reason for that. You see, each small win is proof that you're moving forward. And your unconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. So if you celebrate things small, which you might think, well, I shouldn't really be celebrating that, it's not really that impressive. Ignore that, celebrate it. If you keep doing that, you're reinforcing it into your unconscious mind, and then you'll feel gratitude, happier. And what happens, your conscious awareness starts to expand. In other words, you'll see opportunities instead of problems. True story. Right, so my final thoughts on this. Being tired of everything doesn't mean you're broken. It means your body and your mind are just asking for rest. So again, start small, change your environment if you need to, rest when you need to, and reconnect with your why. Why am I doing this? What's the outcome? What's the point? Focus on that, and then the step that it takes to get there will become more easier and manageable. And again, always remember, celebrate them little victories. It's so important. Remember this, motivation is not about feeling good all the time. You won't be. If you feel depressed, say, yeah, I feel depressed, but I'm not going to be depressed about feeling depressed. I'll just have it, I'll feel it, and then it'll pass. It's all about choosing to keep going even when it's hard. Life is hard, but that's okay because you're hard as well. So next time you feel done with everything, try one of these steps. You might be surprised how much lighter things feel. And if today all you did was watch this video, then guess what? That's a win too, because you're looking in the right direction. You're adding things to your value. And if you watch it again, it'll go more into your unconscious mind, and you'll watch it again and it'll go deeper into your unconscious mind, and you watch it again. And before you know it, you'll automatically just recognize, I need to change my environment. I need to celebrate myself, even small wins. These little habits manifest into huge transformations. I promise you. Do not take my word for it. Go and do it. You watch what happens. It'll blow your bloody socks off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you gained something from this video. Write stuff in the comments, okay? Because if you don't, then I'm not engaging, I'm not interacting with you. If you comment, I can see it and I can interact with you. If you got any questions, any ideas, tell me some stories, because other people can hear it. And remember, we've all got something in common. We're all human, right? We've all got brains and thoughts and anxieties and fears and blah. We've all got them. So let's just talk about it. Let's throw it in the pan and let's say, oh, I'm not alone, am I? I'm not perfect, and no one else is either. We're all in the same boat trying to figure this mess out. But the more we come together and talk about it and move forward, the more we'll get to the thing that we're trying to get to, whatever that is. But until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.